Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So Chrome version 149 early stable release has rolled out, and Google rolls out the early stable to a limited subset of users a week or two before it makes it to the general public. And most, including myself, will not receive the early stable. It's just rolled out to a small subset of users, so Google can test things before it does become generally available. And because early stable rolled out late yesterday in my part of the world, I don't think we'll get it next week. We're going to be getting it that first week in June of 2026. So starting June the 2nd, 2026, I'm almost positive that's when version 149 will make it to the general public. But obviously, I'll keep you guys posted in regards to that rollout. So just a quick video to give you a quick overview as to what could possibly make it in version 149 when it does become available. This is just what I've seen in preview and according to some highlights over on the Chrome platform status. And obviously this is subject to change. Now, first of all, we will get the security patches rolling out for next week as part of the weekly security update. I'm sure that's a given. And then there is talk about a new collections feature, which I haven't seen in preview yet. So it's going to be interesting to see if this does make it out with version 149. So basically, it's a new built-in way to save, organize, and categorize web pages and content directly inside the browser. And this could be something that is similar to what Microsoft Edge has. The collections, which is a similar process and a similar feature, but collections is being retired in Microsoft Edge. So interesting to see that there's talk about a new collections feature making it into Chrome version 149. Obviously, we'll have to see if that does roll out with our next release. And then next up, we have smoother Android typing, where apparently Chrome now fits perfectly with phone keyboards, like Gboard as an example. So autocorrect and typing suggestions pop up in web text boxes. And then next up, we have irregular text wrapping, where websites can easily wrap text around complex custom shapes instead of just square blocks. So that's something that's taking place under the hood. And then there's also instant page loading tools, where there's better background tools to help developers preload pages before you even click them, making browsing feel faster. And Chrome has been focusing on making things feel faster and snappier over the last couple of versions. And with version 148, as far as I can remember, we spoke about a feature called lazy loading, which makes websites feel a lot snappier as well. So a lot of focus on that. So that's according to the Chrome platform status, guys. As mentioned in previous videos, because of the shorter release cycle, we don't get major new features rolling out with every version upgrade. And it's going to be interesting to see, just on a side note, if the workaround for MV2 extensions and uBlock Origin still works. I personally think it will, because if we head over to Chrome Canary, which is an early preview version, and I'll just quickly head into my Manage Extensions, uBlock Origin is still working, and we are on, in Canary, we are on version 150, I think. Let me just double check that. Yes, 150. And we're going to 149 with our next stable release. So I'm almost positive that the workaround for uBlock Origin will still work, because it is still working in version 150 in preview. And then something else I've been posting on is Chrome is getting a UI refresh 2026, where Google is going to be rolling out a little bit of a change to the user interface. I don't think we're going to see that with version 149. It might be a bit early, but if we head back to Canary, yeah, we can see that all the different elements and toggles and tabs and so on take on the look and feel of the browser theme. And this is something I have been posting on over the last couple of weeks. So if we head into our settings, this will give us a better idea. And we can see the same applies. Toggles, tabs, and all that take on the theme of the browser. So I think it's a bit early for that to be making it stable, but I'm sure in the next couple of updates to the browser with a stable release, we are going to start seeing signs of that. So 149 early stable has rolled out, and that's something we can expect to see over the next week or two. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.